Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Who's Online Is It Anyway, where the withdrawal dates are all made up and the bombs don't matter. I'm Blake the Toxic Male, and sitting across from me with a special gift card for the president, giving him a free JFK haircut, is Terrence Popp.
Well, first of all, I'm not doing that, you malign masturbator. I'm just a shit talker. That's all I do.
It is what we do. When something is inevitable, and your predecessor's predecessor, like the VP to his DP, if you know what I mean.
For the TP.
Yeah, for the TP, exactly. He promised to end the war, didn't do it. Trump promised to do it, actually laid out a plan to do it, and all Biden had to do was just let it happen.
Correct.
But no, he couldn't do that.
He had to with it.
He had, it's like, when in the Army, when you get, medevaced for getting a snake bite. That's the first question everyone asks.
Were you fucking with it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Anything. You get bit by a piranha.
Yep.
Were you fucking around by the water?
You just screwing with me, man? You got bit by a what?
What?
You got bit by a what?
A piranha.
What?
The fuck were you doing in that? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Were you skinny dipping? What's the matter with you? You got to get a dick parasite.
You're going to get your dick bit off. Jesus.
Biden announces full U.S. troop withdrawal from Afghanistan by September 11th. I'm sorry, I thought Trump announced it by May 1st. Now we're going to push it back 4 months, and all of a sudden it's a new plan where Joe Biden can take credit. I see what you did there.
Okay, now Trump put the plan out 2 months before it was supposed to go down? or when
No. They wrote that article 2 months before it was supposed to go down.
Okay, yeah, all right.
This plan was set in place February last year.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
All Biden had to do was let it happen and let his military do what they're supposed to do.
Okay, for it to fail this monumentally, there were milestones that needed to be met along the way that were obviously had to have been ignored. They had to have been ignored.
First of all, he ignored the fact that when you're dealing with a third world country, a country that is not run by lawyers, bureaucrats, and politicians, your word actually still means something.
Correct. Well, whenever you deal with warriors, that's the way it goes.
So you strike a deal, and then you say, I don't really care. We're going to push it back 4 months, and the government that we put in place and we have our hands firmly up their ass, you're cool with it, right? Oh, yeah, it's okay, because you're different and you love me. Okay, fine, cool. They gave the Taliban all the propaganda they would ever need to convince all of those tribal warlords to throw their weight behind them, and that's how you take over a country in less than a month. And then randomly, July, in the middle of the night, issues the order with no planning, nothing else, and that's why everything got left behind.
Yeah. He basically, he had all right, you got 1 month, la-di-da-di, everybody, go! Zonk!
Boom!
Yep.
And of course, we know why he changed the date to 9/11.
He didn't want Trump to get credit for it.
Well, that, and at the same time, politically and optically, it would be appealing to people because the war would be ending on the 20th anniversary of the September 11th attacks.
It should have ended a 5-year anniversary.
Amen to that. But, of course, here they are, giving him credit. Biden says it's time to end America's longest war as he reveals plans to bring U.S. troops home from Afghanistan. This was April 14th, 2021, when he pushed the date back 4 months. Mm-hmm. Biden officially announced plans to withdraw troops from Afghanistan after 2 decades of war. I'm sorry, did he broker this deal?
Nope, he did not.
What have we always said about what happens when a government seizes weapons from its civilians? What's always the next step?
You line people up in the pits and you send them into the next world.
Taliban and Afghan capital Kabul start collecting weapons from civilians. This comes directly from Reuters.
Correct.
We understand that people kept weapons for personal safety. They can now feel safe. We are not here to harm innocent civilians, the official told Reuters.
Yet.
Taliban executions and beheadings in Afghanistan strike fear among those stuck inside the country.
Yep. Yeah.
You got your sad joy trombone again?
There we go. You can't make this up.
You can't make this shit up.
No, and listen, this is going to get really, really bad. In fact, it is my opinion that our mainstream media is going to stop any of these stories or pictures or anything from making it into our news cycle. But we here at Redonkulous, we're going to get our hands on this for you. And it might be an alt-tech exclusive. We'll show beheadings and executions all day long.
If you can get some insums, too, that'd be great.
Yeah, those are hard to get. But, yeah, I could try.
Well, this is even crazier. Wow. First paragraph here takes it even a little bit deeper. Balls deeper, you might say. Afghan civilians face executions, forced marriages, and other possible war crimes as the Taliban sweeps across the country, wresting control from ineffective government forces as the U.S. troop withdrawal nears, according to U.S. officials and watchdog groups. I love this. Understatement of the century. The executions could constitute war crimes, the embassy tweeted. Biden's rout in Kabul. You own this, Joe. For decades, Joe Biden has touted himself as a foreign policy genius. As a U.S. senator, he never had to make a decision or bear responsibility for running off at the mouth. As vice president, he was given backwaters such as Ukraine that he reportedly turned into a family piggy bank. But now he's president. He owns the utter disaster that Afghanistan has become, and the sudden about-face of the Pentagon to send 3,000 fully armed combat troops back into the fray shows that even the woke military bosses Biden installed can wake up and smell the coffee. Would Donald Trump have done this differently? Remember that Trump fired Ambassador John Bolton as national security advisor when Bolton openly rebelled against Trump's decision to negotiate a peace agreement with the Taliban. Trump's deal set a firm withdrawal date for the U.S. troops as May 1st, 2021, but that's where the similarities end. As Trump recounted 3 weeks ago at the Turning Point USA Student Action Summit in Phoenix, he bombed the Taliban to the negotiating table. And after warning the Taliban leader that he would come back and hit you harder than any country has ever been hit if he welched on the deal, Trump made good on his threat and launched punishing airstrikes the first time the Taliban violated the agreement. Since then, and the numbers verify this, not a single U.S. soldier has died in combat in Afghanistan. This is like Braveheart, you know? Trump is in office. Hold! All right, they're debating. Hold! Ice cream social. All right, hold! All right, he's actually in. Ah! And then you're done.
Charge!
But I can't imagine why they would ever think that the United States has all of a sudden become weak.
Yeah. How the hell? Oh, here we go. What an idiot.
What's up, big one?
Well, at least his butt's been wiped.
Yeah. Well, he tripped and fell a few times, wiped his butt.
This one I need to take a shot for. Hang on.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Is that what? Are you serious?
The Biden regime official asks the Taliban to form an inclusive and representative government with the full participation of women.
Yeah, that's going to happen. Not.
And this dude, you can tell, has watched his wife get mercilessly pounded by bulls while he cries in the corner and eats M&Ms. Shout out to Jeffrey Paul.
The UN Security Council issued a joint press statement earlier today calling for a new government that is united, inclusive, and representative, including with the full and meaningful participation of women.
It's not going to happen.
This dude has testosterone levels so low.
Yeah.
And of course, while all of this
Here we
stuff is going on, the White House and Jen Psaki $5 Circle Back Sally, they were busy creating this. I can't imagine why the Taliban would think that U.S. leadership was weak.
Democracy's calling. See you, Daddy. Bye.
Hi, my name is Cooper,
Did he just call someone daddy?
Yeah.
and this is a day in my life as a White House intern.
Oh my God.
Hey, everyone. Okay.
Usually I start off with a big coffee. Sorry, they're like really
I think he mispronounced cock.
I think so.
strict in here.
Hey, Jenny. I booked you a nail appointment, love.
Yeah, I didn't tell you to do that.
It's called Initiative. Hi, White House.
Oh, God.
This is just mind blowing.
I don't think so. Oh, doesn't matter.
This is actually the entrance to the West Wing. This is so fun and it's really prestigious.
He's dressed like Cruella.
He's dressed like, Cruella or Harley Quinn.
POTUS. Is Olivia Rodrigo still here?
No. We've come a long way in our fight against this virus. We've vaccinated 160 million Americans. Are you getting this all down?
Don't worry, Queen. It's all right here.
Oh, I thought Joe Biden said there were 350 million Americans, even though we're a country of only 330 million people.
Correct.
Cooper.
Sorry, Miss Jen. And Jen, don't forget to have fun. Spirit fingers, Mama.
We need to get shots in the arms of every single American.
I'm heading to a haircut.
Comment if you want me to make more of these.
What do you even say to something like this?
That is the cringiest shit I've seen in years.
And like that's actual White House people doing this. It's so stupid.
Wow. This is why people love, leftoids love to try to say that Trump made us the laughing stock of the world. I give you Cooper, who clearly likes it in the pooper.
What do you say to that?